Hey, everybody. Good morning, and happy Friday to everyone today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful and a marvelous Friday. Yeah, I know it's been a long week for me and probably a long week for a lot of you guys here. So, today we have made it to day five, part five, our final day in our conversation on commitment. So, I thank you guys for hanging out with me all week this week. So today, I want to conclude our discussion on commitment, talking about committing to yourself and not who everyone else wants you to be. I ran across this meme maybe just a few days ago that said that if women love their bodies just the way they are, do you know how many businesses will go out of business? And that was just a stark reminder, a very in your face reminder how we unconsciously or consciously try to live up to standards and opinions of other people about who we are, who we should be, and how we should show up in our in our lives on a daily basis. When I was younger, I used to stress myself out all the time talking about trying to be a real Christian, trying to be a real woman, trying to be this virtuous woman in the Bible. And everywhere I turned, every pastor, every person had a different opinion on what a real woman should be or what a real Christian should be. And I found myself creating this checklist of being a real Christian, being a real woman. No, a real woman wears makeup every day. A real woman will submit to her man. A real woman will hold her own opinion and not share it. A real Christian would turn the other cheek. A real Christian would go to church 3 times on Sunday and 18 times during the week. A real Christian would pray 28 times during the day. There's all these checklists, all these different opinions on who a Christian should be and how I should show up as a woman and all these other things. And I thought I just had to stop it and get real with myself, because what I realized was anytime I saw or heard someone say what a real woman is, what a real man is, what a real Christian is, it was all somebody's real opinion. And here's the thing. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everyone is entitled to take into consideration other people's opinion. But it is your responsibility to know who you are and to know what makes you happy, what makes you uniquely you. Because what is real for one person may not be real for another person. So, for example, yesterday I made this post on my Facebook page that says that just because he's a good man doesn't make him the right man. And just because he's not the right man for you doesn't mean that he's not a good man. And I posted that as a reminder that society's definition, even your definition of what a good man or a good woman is unique to you, because your definition of good and bad, right and wrong is all based on your morals, on your beliefs, on your spirituality. So while someone may be good for you, doesn't mean it's going to be good for somebody else. Just because this is a definition of what a real person should be for Susie over here doesn't mean that that same definition would 100% apply to the next person over here. So you have to get real with yourself. You have to really, really understand who you are. What makes you get up in the morning? What are your morals? What are your beliefs? What adds excitement to your life? What makes you feel the best version of you? And you discover who you are by spending time with yourself. One of the things that I did a long time ago was I started keeping a journal, just like an everyday notepad of how I felt during the day. What are the thoughts that I think? Because what I discovered is that a lot of the things that you think about yourself, and especially a lot of the things that you think about other people, are really reflections of what you think and believe about yourself. You're passing judgment on other people based on what you believe about yourself. You're having opinions about other people's and other situations based on your personal beliefs. And so you want to really know what you think. You really want to know what you believe and how you feel and how you react throughout the day and throughout the week. So I started just keeping a journal of all these things. What kind of thoughts did I think during the day? What kind of opinions did I share during the day? Hey, Chanel, how are you, lady? Thanks for joining me today. You want to keep a record of all these things that you think and all these things that you feel and how you showed up, whether you showed up at work today because you felt good, whether or not you got into an argument with somebody and why you got into an argument with somebody or why someone made you upset. Keep track of all these things, because what you'll discover is throughout even just a 30-day time period, you'll begin to write the story of who you are. You'll begin to see what really turns you on, what turns you off, what makes you tick, and you'll discover what your morals and what your values are. Because oftentimes we think we know what our morals are. We think we know our character traits, but what you think may be different from how you actually show up. So instead of society or other people's opinions as a measure of who you are and who you should be, you want to use who you are and who the Spirit of God says you are as a measuring stick of who you are today and in what direction you need to grow tomorrow. So commit to being yourself, not to who everyone else wants you to be. All right, you guys, I hope that this message was a huge blessing for you. Again, this concludes our conversation today, or our conversation this week on commitment. And I really hope that this whole week series was a true blessing to you. Hey, Iris. Hey, Latrice. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you have any questions or comments about anything I've shared today or this week, just leave your comment below. If you like this video, please like, share, and comment and share this video with your friends and with your family as well. Because if this was a blessing to you, I'm sure it's going to be a blessing to others. So I'm going to continue my morning motivation all throughout next week as well. So if there are any things you want to hear me address in my morning addresses to you, please just send me a direct message here or just leave a comment on one of my videos and I will address those issues as they come up. All right, you guys, have a powerful, powerful Friday today. You will see me tomorrow. May not be as early as 6 o'clock, but you will see me tomorrow because there are some other things I would like to share with you as well. All right. Oh, and I want to share with you one other thing. I am going to be hosting a class, a real class, a free class on discipline next week. You know, we talked about commitment all this week, and these videos I've been doing have just been motivation for you. But without commitment and discipline is what you really need in order to stick to your commitment. So I'm going to do a class next week on physical discipline, emotional discipline, spiritual discipline, and mental discipline. So stay tuned. I'm going to have you guys sign up for that because that would be more like an hour class. It's going to take up a little bit more of your time. But I want to make sure that you're present for, that you get the information that you need, and you'll have live opportunity to ask me questions on how to apply discipline and commitment to your life. So stay tuned for that so you can be sure to sign up and save your seat for that. Again, this is a free class I'll be offering next week, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic, fantastic day today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.